What's up, King Cats? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl M Dunk here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. It's actually sunny here in the Midwest right now, which is new for the last week. We are on day, I want to say like 10 or 11 or 12, somewhere in there, of self-isolation. And it's going okay. So what we're here for today is I wanted to make a video where we could all just sit back, relax, and laugh. And when I did this over the summer, it was a big hit. So what we are doing today is I'm going to spill your tea. So what we do with these videos is I pop up an anonymous Google form where you guys can share your secrets, share your embarrassing moments, share a funny story, whatever it is, and I will spill your tea live on camera. Also, this shirt is from Zara. I really like it. It's just like, it's this little crop situation, but the sleeves like that whole thing. I'm very just into sleeves of different varieties right now. I don't love that my delts are covered, but we'll get over it for now. So without further ado, let's crack open the tea of the day. Diet Snapple Raspberry. Not sponsored. Wish it was, because I love me some Diet Snapple. Snapple fact 1464, Australia is wider than the moon. Can someone fact check that for me? I don't know. Also, this is a reusable straw. So here we go. Please be aware that there is a considerable amount of adult content in this video. So definitely don't watch with small children unless you want them to learn some things that you maybe didn't want them to learn. So I work as a stripper and health and fitness are important to me, meaning I eat lots of veggies. I don't do this as much anymore, but if a guy was being extra ignorant or gross, I'd let a silent fart out while I gave him a lap dance. All those cruciferous veggies make for a lot of stinky silent farts. Most of them wouldn't say anything because they'd be busy holding their breath. LOL, still got paid though. I love you, whoever wrote that, oh my god. The first time I sucked dick, I poked myself in the eye. Oh my, wait, we need a visual. Oh, we are off to a beautiful, beautiful start here. I was on a video conference call and I thought I was muted, so I was just farting away and I was in fact not on mute. I was going down to give a guy a job and he had unfortunately not appropriately cleaned / prepared. I 100% got on my tongue, but my mama didn't raise no quitter, so I finished the job. You can get diseases that way. That's disgusting. Don't ever do that again. I hope you washed your mouth out with soap. Ended up breaking things off on my ex's birthday and I secretly hope it makes him remember all he did wrong to me in our relationship every year. I met my long-term boyfriend through a sugar daddy website, but it's evolved into a normal relationship. He's 39 and I'm 22 and we've been together for 3 years. I'm the happiest I've ever been. You know what? Cheers to you, girl, because you got paid and you got a man, like a committed man. Has this been what I've been doing wrong all along? Maybe I should just start getting on the sugar daddy websites. If you guys follow my Instagram, you saw on the one day when I did the Q&A about like somebody like asked me to tell a drunk story and I told the story of my birthday last year. I left out the part where I got multiple sugar daddy offers that night, like very serious. Literally one guy just like turned around from the bar and like looked at me and he was like, "Would you like to have a sugar daddy?" And I was just like, "No." And he was like, "Really? Why not? I'll get you whatever you want." And I was like, "If I want it, I'll buy it myself." And he was like, "Are you sure?" And I was just like, "Yes." And then I just walked away. And then at a different point that night, this guy, like, he was a friend of a friend and I had just been chatting with him. He like creeped me out a little bit, but like he wasn't saying anything creepy. I just got a weird vibe. So we were just conversing and then he was like, "So, how would you feel about a no obligations all paid trip to South Carolina?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, I was on a date with a guy I had been seeing and went back to his house to play some video games. I started to have really bad gas, so I got up to walk around the living room and said I was having cramps and was just walking them off. Silent but deadlies, you know? Do you also know how they say that you should never trust a fart? Actually, I've never heard that phrase. Well, I shouldn't have trusted my last fart because the next thing I knew, I had liquid running down my leg. I immediately ran to the bathroom. It was a literal show. I cleaned myself up the best as I could, told the guy I didn't feel good and left in a hurry. Either A, he was a kind soul who knew what happened and just didn't say anything. It smelled so bad. Or B, he really didn't know what happened. We did see each other again after this incident and neither of us ever said anything. God bless. I was taking my dogs for a walk with my husband when I felt a bubble in my tummy. Well, I went to give a little toot and explosively my pants. There's so many of these. We're not talking about a little. I'm talking it ran down my legs and out of my shorts. I then had to walk the quarter mile back to our house with poopy legs on a very busy street during rush hour. My husband now will not let me forget it. You're welcome. When I was little and would get a cookie dough blizzard from Dairy Queen, I would spit all the cookie dough bites in a separate cup and eat them last. This one is very graphic. Be warned. I was giving him drunk and puked, the watery kind, on his I was too embarrassed to say something, so I ate the water puke off his He never noticed. Men are so not observant. How do you not notice someone throwing up on your diddle? Like, how... I don't understand. About 10 years ago, I was hooking up with this guy and we were both wasted AF. After the whole deed was done, I got up to go to the bathroom, and when I got up, there was a turd in the bed, like the size of a kiwi. I have no idea whose it was. It could have been mine, maybe his. I was so freaked out, I just picked it up with my bare hand and brought it to the bathroom and flushed it. Still to this day, I have no idea whose it was. Wow. First, you need to know I use a Diva cup when I'm on my period. So I was at the gym and I was at the leg press for the first time in a few weeks. Pressed 2 plates with ease, 3 plates like it was butter. I was getting super excited. 3.5 plates, all right, I started to feel like this was getting hard. Decided to go for 4 plates. I'm set up, I lower the press, and as I'm pressing up, I think, damn bitch, you got this, push. As I'm pushing up, I literally feel like I peed my pants. I put the safety, feel between my legs. My hand is bloody. Girl, I literally pressed so hard that my Diva cup must have kind of exploded a little, or maybe it splattered a bit and then popped back in. I was like, what the actual Thanks, sweet baby Jesus, I was in black pants. You know what though, guys? Comment below, like thumbs up this video if you are a uterus vagina having person and you have ever, like, when you're doing legs while you're on your period and you have like a tampon or something and like have like squeezed, I guess your pelvic floor so hard that you feel it move. Because I definitely have. Anyway, years ago I was dating this guy for a while and I was at his place. I said, want to see what I did? All excited. I show him my new shave job down below, thinking I did a landing strip. I shaved it the opposite way. He couldn't stop laughing and I couldn't figure out why until he told me I shaved the landing strip the opposite way, shaved down the middle and hair on both sides. I was just so embarrassed, but now it's a funny story. Literally like this. That's amazing. I love y'all. I really do. Before my in-laws began their 14-hour drive back to Ohio, I stuck a bumper sticker on their car that said, warning, driver may be off. They didn't find it until they were home. That's a great prank. One time my husband got handsy after he made dinner, habanero chili, and well, I thought I was going to end the night in the hospital. I honestly love picking my nose, so this whole don't touch your face rhetoric seriously annoys me. Let me get my crusty boogies, okay? I have so many questions. One time my boyfriend had to poop really bad and he was driving and he kept farting. It was seriously so bad it kept smelling like he pooped his pants, so we rode with the windows down. He pulled over to a gas station to use the restroom and I stayed in the car. It kept smelling so bad even though he left, so I looked over in his seat and there was a puddle of secretion. Puddle of secretion. I was horrified, but I felt so bad that I had to clean it up for him, so I was looking in the car for something and I found this fitness bag with extra socks in it. I took the ball of socks and wiped it up. I was crying laughing this whole time, and once I let him know of what went down when he went inside, we never spoke of it again. I threw the poop socks away. Am I not girlfriend goals or what? Cheers to you, girlfriend. That is a good woman. The first time that my current boyfriend and I were going to go all the way, he got a gnarly hamstring cramp just before anything serious happened, and I nakedly had to stretch him out for 45 minutes. But don't fret, hours later in the middle of the night, he was limber and we were able to seal the deal. Definitely a memorable first. I would say that is very memorable. All right. We're coming to the last swig of the tea, so we're gonna do one more. This is so embarrassing, but my fiance and I had sex and he finished inside of me. I went to the bathroom afterwards and got myself cleaned up, or so I thought. Well, a few hours later, I had to fart. Oh, this is not gonna go anywhere good. And when I did, air wasn't the only thing that came out of my booty hole. I was wearing light colored leggings too. Thank goodness I was at home and not in public. Well, everyone, that is the last of the tea. Snapple, if you're interested in sponsoring me after this beautiful representation of your brand, info@emilyduncanfitness.com. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was a good one. I'll link the one that I did back in the summertime in the description box below. Hopefully this brought a laugh to your day. I think we could all use that right about now. We just need more lighthearted, nice things in our days. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below the favorite story that you heard. Leave one of your own below if you're okay with it being public. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. That is it for me today, you guys. I love you so much. I hope you are doing okay in your self-quarantine, and I am so proud of each and every one of you that is leading by example and taking your own health and the health of others into consideration by practicing self-isolation, social distancing, all that good stuff. We are truly in this together, and if we can share some good poop sex stories along the way, I think we're all gonna come out of this better people. So I love you so much. That's it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.